Jerry says hi. I was going to take you all outside so you could hear what outside sounds like. We've got those big, huge things in the trees that make the noises, and then we have the ones that go, and then we have the other ones that go, but we also have mosquitoes, and I don't want to get Zinka, so I don't want to go out there.
Hey, Kev, thanks for wanting us to hear what it sounds like outside, but I don't need to know what it sounds like outside because I go outside and play Pokemon Go, and I know what it sounds like.
Waiting to take the shot. Waiting to take the shot.
Hello?
Sir, please, would you please get down? Get down.
Okay.
Get down.
What's happening?
Just come over here.
Are we in danger?
Sir, there's a big, huge infestation right here. I need you to keep your mouth quiet just for a second. I'm waiting for an okay.
All right.
Just wait right there. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Sir, I have the Charmander in my sight.
The what?
I have the Charmander in my sight, sir. Should I take the shot? Shh, sir, please, quiet. Shot being taken.
What did you just...
Sir,
you just killed that squirrel.
Sir, please.
What are you doing?
Settle down. There's a lot of what they're calling Pokemon in this area.
That was a squirrel. Are you an idiot?
Shh. Sir, here comes a Squirtle. I need you to be quiet, sir.
That's not a Squirtle. That's a raccoon.
No, that's a Squirtle, and you need to seriously keep it down.
It's a raccoon. Don't shoot it.
Sir, please.
Don't shoot that. Stop.
Sir, I'm going to have to shoot you if you don't be quiet.
Oh, my God. You killed Rocky. You bastard.
Sir, please. I need you to understand you have to be quiet. There's a lot of these around.
Why are you... They're forest animals. Why are you shooting them?
They're not forest animals. These are evil creatures that are going to take over the world. I need you to be quiet. I'm getting another one in, sir.
I mean, at most, I'll get in your garbage can.
Sir, we have a Weedle. We definitely have a Weedle coming up.
That's not a Weedle.
That's a Weedle,
sparrow.
sir. No, that is not a sparrow, sir.
Stop it.
I'm taking the shot.
Weedles don't make any... I can't believe you just shot that sparrow.
Sir.
Why are you shooting animals?
Am I getting that feather off my...
Stop shooting animals. Give me your gun. Give me the gun.
Are you crazy, sir? I'm sorry. This is property.
Give me the gun.
I cannot do that.
Give it to me.
One more's coming, sir.
No, stop.
There's one more coming.
No, that's a dog. Do not shoot that.
A Snorlax. What the hell's a Snorlax?
Do not. No. Snorlaxes are good. Don't shoot it.
Oh, it's coming by.
Don't do it. Don't.
Snorlax is down, sir.
You're an idiot. I'm calling the cops.
Sir, I have more power than the cops.
You're taking this a little too far.
Sir, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to give you a tranquilizer.
No, you're not. Toto?
Did you say Toto? What the hell is Toto?
Wizard of Oz, you dummy.
Oh.
Pre-recorded live at KMAX Studios right here in New England in the Upper Eastern United States in association with Delaware. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand by.
Hello and welcome.
Ferg and Ferguson, and featuring Sal LaSalle.
Sal LaSalle.
And Bob Sherman.
Hi, my name is Bob Sherman.
Please sit back and please enjoy the show, and please stand by. The show is about to begin.
Hello and welcome to the KMAX Studios right here in the heart of Connecticut in association with Delaware. Today with me is my beautiful buddy, Mr. Ferg. Oh, son, the Fergie-san. Ferguson,
Hi.
the Fergusness.
Hi, Kevin.
Fergusilly.
How's Kevin?
Kevin is very good.
Okay. Kevin is here for a change.
Yeah, there's no
come over
other...
and knock and find an empty house, and
we'll
Jerry
see what happens in the news.
drinking out of the sink.
Yeah, do you know that Jerry and I are single tonight?
Oh, dear.
The wife took off to go take care of the grandchildren overnight,
Okay.
and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I heard that there were hamburgers involved. It may not have been a good idea.
I made my own hamburgers, ladies and gentlemen, from meat that was questionable from 2 nights ago. It was defrosted 2 nights ago. You think that'll be okay?
Yeah, this should be all right.
All right.
As long as it wasn't sitting in the, Did you buy it frozen or did you put it in the freezer?
We took it from the freezer and then.
But I
put it
mean,
in the
when you bought it, Kevin, it doesn't magically appear in your freezer.
Oh, Kevin's stupid now. Is that it? No, I bought it from the meat department unfrozen. We put it in the freezer and then took it out.
As long as you did it the same day, I think it'd be all right.
Okay.
If you get up in the middle, then I know it wasn't all right.
Yeah, something happened. I got to let out a little secret.
Oh, no.
No, not this. I have to let out a secret about working with my buddy Mark Little on 80 to 89. He made me laugh so hard that I had to run to the restroom. Oh. I might have said this already on another show, but I have to, and he was so gracious. But we were laughing about something, and I said, it's just like in the middle of it, oh! And I ran.
Yeah, some turtling going on there, Kevin?
I had some turtling. I had some pokey, man. I had been touching cotton, turtle head poking out. Took the kids for a swim.
Yeah, okay.
Slam dunked the monkey.
So, speaking of that, Sarah had some constructive criticism or a comment on the last episode.
Oh, no. I had some fish sticks in the freezer.
What?
I don't know. Go ahead. What does Sarah say?
She said that if we're calling another show childish, talking about Jimmy Fallon, that maybe we shouldn't have so many fart sounds on our show.
I really thought that she and I got along pretty well. I really love her haircut.
I know. She was like, "What's with the hair?"
She's the one who cut it. I'm peeling up here. It looked like I'm peeling from sunburn on my bald spot, and I thought I was growing hair this morning. I got all excited.
Wow. I saw the picture that Shelley posted you guys on your first anniversary.
Don't we look Asian in that picture? I wrote down, we look Asian. We do. We look like an Asian couple.
What are you talking about?
Johnny and Lily Wang, it looks like.
Okay.
It did to me. It looked
I have
like
no idea what you're talking about.
We looked like we owned a restaurant down in Chinatown. Something looked odd in that picture, and I don't know why it did before.
All right.
I wanted to tell you that while I was driving at work, I had a situation that I have to tell you about with a Mercedes while I was driving.
Oh, dear.
They're reworking Route 66. Do you remember I took you to that diner?
Yeah.
The road that diner is on, they're revamping the entire road. And these guys are driving crazy up and down. And there's these 2 kids in a mommy's Mercedes. And they took it out, and they decided that the person in front of them was going too slow, so they thought they would veer over to my lane, which really doesn't exist. There's no lanes at the present moment. But veer over to my side and try to get around this person. Now, I almost ran into the curb and into the front lawn of somebody while we were driving down here, and I slammed on the horn, and I was enraged. I was in road rage. I didn't gun it after him or anything when we got to the light. I looked over at him, and I had these 2 guys in there. These 2 kids in their maybe late teens to early 20s, just got a license. The kid driving is not moving his head, and he looks really serious and almost shaking a little bit. And his friend is weeded out of his mind because all he's doing is sitting there going, and I was like, roll down the window. Because I did want to tell him, look, I've been where you are. Slow down so you can live longer than I thought I would. Just something nice. I wasn't going to be a jerk. I was like, roll down the window, please. I want to talk to you. And the guy's going, oh, no. I swear it was so funny. The look on his face. Oh, no. He looks over at his friend who looks like he's at this point relieving himself in the driver's seat. And then he looks back at me like, no. I said, please. I said, I'm not going to yell, punch, or hit. No, can't open this window. And they took off. How are you doing?
I'm all right.
Okay. All right, well, shall we begin?
Let's begin.
Okay, bro.
How about anything exciting? Come on, show me what you got.
Kevin's drinking some blue salt water, and the second time I almost made him spit it out.
That's true. It's blueberry pomegranate, G2.
Oh, okay.
From the makers of Gatorade. Who makes
Please stand
Gatorade?
by. Brought to you by Gatorade.
Gatorade, blueberry pomegranate. Without the seeds. 10% less.
Who makes it? Is it Pepsi?
I think Pepsi makes this. I don't know. Why don't you tell me about your exciting and I will research.
I'm just excited about getting the hell out of work for a week. That's all. I'm tired of work.
What is your
tired of working?
What is your vacation plans?
We're going to visit my sister and her family. I'm looking forward to seeing them.
Beautiful.
I haven't seen them since Christmas time.
Where are you going to?
Tennessee.
Ooh.
Tennessee. Nice and warm there, from what I hear.
You can go down and say hi to our buddy Jeff DeMarco.
Well, I meant to ask you, where is he? I heard that.
He lives in Tennessee.
Okay, well, Tennessee's kind of big.
You know the rectangle part of it? It's right there.
It's a trapezoid.
I have no... Is it?
I think it is.
Someone went to college. Did you go to college?
I got... not really.
Wait,
I went for three semesters at state school and then left, and then I got associate's degree at the community college. That's
wow, God bless you. You did a heck of a lot better than I expected, no offense. That does come out wrong, doesn't it? I didn't know that. I thought maybe...
That's why I want to get the hell away from work for a week.
Okay. Well, no, he mentioned you in episode 14. They were talking about retro games and gaming and
oh, really?
Yeah, and then they mentioned you. And by the way, for our listeners, if you want something like Please Stand By with a whole bunch of salt and pepper added and a little bit of hot sauce and then dip it in chocolate, you've got From Here to the Void, which is their podcast. And I had the pleasure of recording with him this past week. This is your exciting. Why am I talking over it?
Mine was done.
Well, he mentioned you. He said that during the Atari games, and he said, by the way, Kev podcasts with his buddy Ferg, who hosts an Atari show. And they both said, we've got to hear that.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so I thought that was nice. Thanks for the shout out there, fellas.
Yes, thank you.
And
get on the Zune Marketplace so I can listen to you guys.
Is there still a Zune Marketplace?
Well, I think it's just a Windows Marketplace now, but that's the podcast app that I use on the phone that Kevin gave us.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that was available.
Still waiting for Zerbinator Land to get on there.
I got so much to do. I got problems.
Yeah.
I need a manager. I love doing all the shows. I just don't know how to divvy them. I got to worry about that somehow.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you really quickly about my exciting, if I may.
Tell me, Kevin. Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to hearing about this.
The camping trip. It's more of a... It's exciting because it was exciting to be with my daughter and the grandkids and my son-in-law. As a matter of fact, at the end of the show tonight, I'll be playing a song that my son-in-law sang, which is a cover of a Sean Mullins song. It's something like The Ballad of Bobby Joe McKay is the name of the song. So you're going to hear that at the end of the show. And it's what it's like to go camping with my son-in-law because he sings these songs. He sings them so well. I love my son-in-law. And he cooks, and he cleans, and he makes fires, and he's a dandy Boy Scout out there in the land of outside. So it was really nice going camping. The reason this is exciting is because we have a tent that my wife bought for $34. And it's what you would expect from a $34 tent. We got in the tent that night and realized that a double high twin mattress times 2 does not fit in a $34 tent. The inside of the tent was soaking wet.
Yeah.
Everything was wet. The pillows were wet. The blankets were wet. The sleeping bags were a little drippy. The walls were like dripping with water. Yeah. No need to stick your finger in there and make it go boing, 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 boing. And I was excited. I was excited to go to bed because I haven't slept in a tent since the 70s. I mean, that's how long it's been. So here comes bedtime, and I shuffle myself into there, and realize that I'm not going to be able to stretch out. That's the first thing I notice, is that I'm going to have to keep either my legs bent or I'm just going to have to cuddle up. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. So I've decided to test the limits, and that's when water started falling. I got a little upset and frustrated, and I was like, this is not, I'm thinking, I got 8 hours of this. I'm not going to survive this. I'm going to have to go sleep out because I'm a tall guy. I ache and pain and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So I said, I'm going to sleep in the truck. The Honda Element, everything folds down into a bed. Yeah, but then the arches in the back and the thing, and then the thing wasn't right. And so 2 hours in the truck. I go back. I realized that when I tried to get back in after knocking on the tent, and then the zipper broke when I was trying to get in. Oh, it gets much better. Sarah's really going to like this show. As we are finagling the zipper and Shelly's trying to fix it, I decided to go to the restroom. Now, the restroom from our tent is probably about a 10-minute walk, even though we did get the handicap spot. Oh. Yeah, I know. And, dear God, thank you, I'm not in a wheelchair yet, because that was uphill going. I wouldn't have made it. I would have made a nice little dirt hole and really roughed it. And so I make it to there, and I said, you know what? Do this, that, and the other. Brought my shaving bag with me, and someone stole my deodorant. Oh, no. Yep. And I thought that was really nice. So my deodorant's gone. I come back. I get back to Shelly. She's still working on the zipper. I say, screw it, I'm coming in. I jump in. Now, it's a 4-person tent to fit 2 people. Shelly's bottom is right here in front of me while she's working on that thing. And then I hear, I said, Shelly, do you realize? And she starts laughing. And while she's laughing, it's... The more she laughed, the more she farted. What do? I retaliate. Oh, God. We both get out of the tent because we can't stand it anymore. Oh. So the next morning, I probably got 4 hours sleep that night. The next morning, there was a threat of thunderstorms. So we ended up actually leaving probably half of the day into Saturday. So we didn't really get a great camping trip out of it. But
no, I would guess not.
There's some good memories. I mean, like the aromas, the sounds, and the temperatures of good old Savoy Mountains up there in the Berkshires.
I don't think that's what hotboxing means, Kevin.
I think so, too. Hey, we got an email.
We did.
Would you like to read an email for a change?
I'm going to read the email this time.
I would love that because you're a great reader and you went to college.
Yes, I did.
You got an associate's degree in bachelorism.
So this is...
It's time for Please Stand By listener email.
So the email is from Don Slick. Don Slick is also known as IC Robots. He hosts a podcast called The Toys R Us Report, which is really a lot of fun. He's a really good host. He tells really cool stories on there, and it's kind of like an all pop culture podcast. He talks about movies and toys and comic books and stuff. It's really, really good. I've been listening for maybe about 1.5 years now, 2 years almost. I really like his show. And recently he had a altercation with a company called Pooptronic Cellular.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it really called?
Pooptronic Cellular. His show. See, he does his show from the space station out by Jupiter, and he cleans ducts out there with his robot friend Iceberg 13. And Iceberg 13 got all uppity and formed a union against him. Is that what happened? Something like that. But anyway, Pooptronic Cellular came in and kind of took over the show and renamed the show and everything. And then eventually, well, I don't want to spoil it for you.
Okay, thank you. I love creative people, Don. Thank you so much for that show.
He's really good. Yeah. I mean, it's all, he talks to robots on the show, but he acts really, it's like he's actually talking to them. I really like the way he does it.
I love that creativity.
So he says, hey guys, Don Slick from IC Robots here. You dudes were talking about Nescafe being in the Mexican section of the store. Okay, so dig it, he says. I spent some time in Mexico City, and dudes there are tea drinkers. And if you ask for coffee at a house or a restaurant, you will get Nescafe.
Yep.
Usually they give you a cup of hot water and the jar of flavor crystals and you mix it up yourself. I didn't see a lot of other people that are drinking coffee, which is kind of weird because you think of, well, okay. It's something they seem to think was an American quirk. They do have a hot chocolate coffee type drink. Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking about.
Okay.
But that wasn't like a regular day-to-day drink, more like a treat. If they were to make fun of an American's eating habits, it would be with a burger, sandwich, and a cup of joe. Love the show, dudes. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Don. And you can find all his stuff at icrobots.com.
Yes.
And he has a Patreon, too, if you want to support him on the Patreon.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. He's a really good guy. He's on the Retro Junkies and Throwback Network as well.
Beautiful. And he's always been a very sweet supporter.
He's very nice, yeah. For the Patreon supporters, he did a show about... He worked at Laser Tag.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called now, but it's... if you are a Patreon subscriber, you'll get access to that show, and I suggest you do that because it's a really, really good show.
Oh, nice.
But his regular show is great, too. Every week, without fail, on Wednesdays, it comes out. Or I think it's back up to Tuesday now, maybe.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, he does
Continuity is awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool. I tried to help out a little bit because I put a Pootronics bumper at the front of my show and stuff.
Oh, cool. I need to get a bumper from him.
Huh?
I need to get a recording or a promo from him. I could put it in this one.
The Pootronics storyline is it's done now.
It's what?
It's done.
You want to do some news?
Let's do some news, Kevin.
Don, thank you.
Kevin Levin. Yes,
I don't want to poo-pootronic his...
What?
I don't know. Do you know that I got a bachelor's in masturbation?
And now for the news.
Yes, I got my master's in master... That's weird. I'll stop. Hey, here's Ferg.
All right, so we're going to do the Facebook sidebar?
Oh, yeah. We're doing the Facebook sidebar, and I actually have a song for that.
Yes, let's hear it.
Facebook sidebar.
Okay, great. So our first news story is Kiss. This guitarist Tommy Thayer says band's 2015 Scooby-Doo cartoon was better than the new album.
Wow. Well...
methinks Tommy Thayer is not long for Kiss.
Again, Facebook, top of the line on the news thing there. Well, there you go. I guess that's important to some people.
It's very important. This news sucks here. It's all news.
It is so far, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go on to Resident Evil, the final chapter, the teaser trailer for the upcoming film. Now, this movie series has been going on for a while. Have you seen any of them?
No.
Neither have I. Go on, my friend.
All right. Nintendo NX. The new Nintendo system that's coming out. This is not the part of the news, but it's supposed to be like a handheld portable system that you can take with you, but you can also plug into the TV.
Good.
Because it's going to have cartridge-based, like the Game Boy. So here's the news. Mario, Pokemon, and Zelda games will be released on the forthcoming Nintendo NX console. No shit, Sherlock. How does that news? Did anybody think, we're not going to put a Zelda game on here. It'll never sell.
Do you think
Mario, Pokemon, no. We don't need that crap on our system.
Do you think it'll be a new one, or do you think it'll be the old system?
Yeah, it'll be a new one.
Okay, well, that'll be interesting. Lindsay Lohan, you like my body?
Oh, I got that one too.
Video appears to show actress and fiance Igor. Why would you marry somebody named Igor?
Igor with an E too.
Yeah. Or could it be Egger? I don't know. In a scuffle. Just leave me alone. Ow! You like my body?
All right. Maureen McCormick. Whenever they put people on Facebook, they're just their names. It's like, and they're older. It's like, oh no, did they die?
Exactly.
Actress celebrates her 60th birthday on August 5th. Who cares?
I do.
News? Why is it trending?
Because
it's the second one.
Marsha. Because it's Marsha. She looks darn good for 60, I'll tell you what.
Does she?
Yeah, she does. Oh, and there's a picture of her and 105-year-old, what's her face?
Oh, Florence Henderson.
105-year-old Florence Henderson sitting together. I'll tell you what, that's a sandwich I'd like to have.
Whew. Okay.
Go on, sir.
Next, your turn, dummy.
Oh. God. iPhone 7 Plus, YouTube group releases. Now that's nice. Release instead of leak, instead of spills, instead of video claiming detail of upcoming device. I watched this morning just out of curiosity. Have you seen it?
No.
There's a guy who found a Japanese company to replicate the iPhone 7, and then he has it next to the iPhone 6, and he's comparing notes to it, and he's like, it looks like they're making a thing, and then they have something on the back that looks like a charger, and it looks like, and then I got my chronometer out, or whatever that thing is, to measure width, and chronometer, or whatever, and he starts measuring the width of it. He's going, looks like it's about an eighth of a 16th, and I'm like, what in the world? Who cares? Who cares? What button is moved? The button moved up a couple inches. That could be because the people were complaining that their thumbs are cramping when they were turning it on. And these buttons back here, maybe they're coming out with charger devices that are making mobile. And who gives a crap? I can open my garage door with the new app, even though I don't have a garage. Your turn.
All right, welcome back to the Who Gives a Crap Please Stand By news segment. Up next, McDonald's. Franchisee opens McDonald's of the future, featuring unlimited French fries promotion.
Isn't that awesome?
I'd
bring a wheelbarrow in.
Right, yeah. I don't know what McDonald's of the future is. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just the same crappy food that I love that they have now. Oh, boy, there are lines out the door for this McDonald's. I don't understand.
Well, it's because it's supposed to be of the future. If you take a look, they have futuristic ways of ordering the food and futuristic ways of...
Oh, right. So they want to get rid of the workers so they don't have to pay them $15
They want to get rid of the workers, and they want to kill anything that made McDonald's great.
Right. Yeah. They should bring back the Big Kahuna Burger. That's what I say.
The Kahuna Burger was nice.
I don't think you ever had one. They only had it in the 60s, buddy.
I'm just trying to keep the show going.
It was a pineapple on a bun.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you remember the episode?
Sure it was called the Big Kahuna Burger.
Did you remember the episode where you licked the inside of those foam?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I was listening to that lately.
My favorite sandwich of all time, the quarter pounder with cheese. I got 4 of these.
That is my favorite, too.
Yeah.
You cannot beat a quarter pounder with cheese.
Nope, not with a stick. The Big Mac also, there's lots of nice little 1989 grease in there, too.
Oh, my gosh.
I did wash them out, but some stuff doesn't come out, you know what I mean?
I think you should have that sampled and tasted.
Yeah, it probably tastes the same.
Not tasted, I'm so sorry.
You dare me to lick it?
I triple dare you. I double dog dare you. Dude, oh my gosh, he did it! He did it, ladies and gentlemen. Ferg just licked 1989. Oh, what did it taste like?
Didn't taste like anything.
Oh, go like... Oh my gosh.
Taken from Please Stand By, Episode 13, titled Theater of the Mind.
Oh, the Hula Burger. I'm confused. The Big Kahuna Burger is from Pulp Fiction. Sorry.
That's what I was talking about.
Yes, a Hula Burger.
Mariah Carey, singer, says American Idol was the most abusive experience at the press tour for the new E! series that she'll be on. She's going to be doing some stupid show where she is like in charge of delegating whether or not someone can sing or not.
Really?
I think. I don't know.
Was she on one of those shows as like a judge or something? Or
yeah, she was on American Idol for one full season.
Was she?
Yeah, and she really could sing back in the day. Mm-hmm. But Nicki Minaj, I'm sitting here with the bass and the boom system, top down, AC with the cool condition in it.
My turn.
Boom, 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 super bass. Yeah. Go
ready?
Ahead. Yeah,
you ready?
I'm ready.
Hold on. No, you're drinking. You're not ready. Ready now? Now you ready? Got your finger ready? Ringo Starr.
The Beatles.
$10 I paid for that.
Oh my God.
$10 for a CD of useless crap and one thing I could use.
The Beatles.
I was so excited.
Apparently, Ringo says he voted for Brexit because he thought the EU was in shambles.
Really?
Now, I thought Ringo, I didn't realize he was still, well, I guess he was always a citizen, but I thought that he lived mostly in California.
I never knew one way or the other.
Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, he left there because of the tax situation.
Really? What is it like out there?
It's very bad. 1 for you, 19 for me. Tax man.
Clint Eastwood, actor, discusses his support for the Republican the Republican candidate. I can't even say his name anymore. And you know what happens when you say his name?
He appears.
He appears out of nowhere. Let's try it again. Clint Eastwood, the actor, discusses his support for the Republican candidate of Donald Trump. Oh, crap.
No, get out. Get out. You didn't even get out.
Why don't you look me in the eye and tell me to get out? You don't even know who I am.
Yeah, well, you called me a pussy, so get out of here.
I'm Clint Eastwood.
I don't care.
I never called you a pussy.
Yes, you did.
Go ahead, pussy. Make my day.
Well, maybe I wasn't included in that, but the younger generation, I don't know.
What, you're going to sit there and just...
Is 46 young still?
46 is way young. I'm 107. I'll see you later, punk. Donald didn't want to come in.
No, good.
Donald's 38% now in the ratings. Which is good, but... Oh, look at the alternative. Hey! It's me, Hilary.
Right.
Liar's in my name.
No. Out.
Can't say Hilary without liar.
Stop.
Bye. Ah. Pimple. Well, Ferg, you ready for a beautiful phone call?
I am, Kevin.
Let's have it.
Who's on the phone?
Hey, Zoe, Ben Foy. It's Sal LaSalle here. Hey, I hadn't talked to you guys in a while. I hope you're all doing okay. I'm okay, I guess. Pretty good health, I guess. Sally LaSalle, my wife, well, she's got me walking around the neighborhood with her after we get home from work every day. And do you want to know why?
Yes.
She's into this new game on her cell phone
God.
called Pokemon Go. So she's apparently can only play this game while walking. So we walk a mile or two around the neighborhood every night while she gathers these pretend monsters on her phone. I don't get it. So I just walk along with her, and I make derisive comments about our neighbor's lawn while she plays the game. So for her, it's fun, and for me, it's more of an opportunity for an airing of grievances. Anywho's, I got questions. You know, I've always got questions, and I got a few that I jotted down in my elderberry since the last time that I talked to you guys. So let's see, the first question, why do the words flammable and inflammable mean the same thing? I mean, they should be opposite, right? I don't know. I never understood that. Just a question that came up while I was driving. Another question I got. Why is Adam Sandler still making movies? I have never cared for this guy. He should just move on, right? I mean, maybe he can get a nice job in one of them massage kiosks that you see in the mall. I mean, his movies are almost always bad. He's like the Pauly Shore of bad movies. And believe me, that's saying a lot. Yeah, Adam, just find another avenue to make a living and give us all a break, okay? The last question I got is, what about Naomi? Before I go, I got something to say to that apparently terminally randy sex machine in Wisconsin, Bab Shermack. Man, you gotta take it easy. You keep going like you're going with Maxine, you're going to cause some serious physical stress to your bait and tackle. Not to mention Maxine's hoo-ha, if I may be so blunt. I mean, it's great that you two are so Masters and Johnson compatible and all, but geez Louise, give it a rest. Do a crossword puzzle together. Go open a joint checking account together. Go see a museum or something. I mean, life ain't only about that wonderful number between 5 and 7. So you guys, you better take it easy. Well, it's time for me to go. Sally got her cell phone out, and we're going to go walking together. And I'm afraid I don't mean in the biblical sense. So I just got to go. Keep up the great work on the Please Stand By show, guys. I really enjoy it. I love it. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Oh, boy, did I miss him.
Yeah.
It was great to hear him. Thank you so much for calling in, Sal.
Thank you, Sal.
So he's stuck doing the Pokemon Go there, too.
Pokemon, I think he said, right?
Pokemon.
That might be different.
That might be.
Pokemon.
Did you play that again this week?
Yes. Went for a walk a couple times.
Well, that's nice.
I wouldn't have normally. And I made disparaging comments about people's signs on the lawn.
Trump sucks! Don't forget, you can actually be a friend of Sal LaSalle because now he has his own Facebook page.
That's right, yeah.
You can find him on Facebook under Sal LaSalle, LeSalle. Friend him. He's a great guy. Really is.
I hope Sally's still playing Pokemon Go when it starts snowing there.
Oh, that'd be great.
And he can make fun of their snow shovels.
That's true. That would be awesome. Well, thank you for calling, Sal.
Thank you, Sal.
Here we go.
Hey, Pern, any movies?
Got a little loud there at the end. But
I didn't touch it. All right, I got it lower. All right, go ahead.
All right, so I thought we were both going to be talking about the same thing or things tonight. No? Stranger Things?
We could.
Did you watch that?
We could.
I don't want to poop on your choice.
No, because I don't want to sit there and say, yes, you are in the chair, Blanche. You are. Have you seen the movie?
I have not. No.
Oh, it's such a good movie. Betty Davis is scary in that movie.
We're talking about whatever happened to Baby Jane.
Yeah, but I can scratch that. Joan Crawford.
You don't have to.
All right. Well, you go first, and then I'll jump on that.
So I watched Stranger Things. I had heard so many things about it.
So many Stranger Things about
that?
Yeah.
So I said to Sarah, I've heard a lot of good things about this. Maybe we should check it out. And we started watching it, and we both got hooked on it. And
you can't help it.
I know. It was. I think I told you in a Boxer that it was really the vibe. The whole vibe of it was really, really good.
Yeah.
It was 80s based, 83, I think it was, right?
Right. It takes place in 1983.
Yeah, but it wasn't hit you over the head. It was like it was actually filmed then.
Right.
It looked like it was filmed then. It didn't look like it was filmed now when they're just putting all kinds of 80s references in for
like brand new 80s cars, brand new 80s toys. It looks like everything has been worn, used.
Yep.
The timing is perfect.
I heard something about they used some kind of film stock or something. I can't remember now, but
it
was really 8 episodes, right? So it was kind of like a mini series, like an 80s mini series, or somebody said that.
It wasn't me, but
was it Doug?
I know that they are going again for season 2.
They're doing a second one. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. How that's going to go.
Well,
but I guess
have you finished it completely? Because I still have one to go.
Oh, you still? Okay, I thought you might have watched it.
No, I'm waiting for because Monday we're going to record with Christopher Tupa, and by that time this will be out after, I would think.
Yeah.
But Monday I'm recording with Tupa, and so I wanted to save the last one when Shelley's here because she really wants to see it. Number one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'll tell you what I love the most about this, though, and I think I said this to you on a Voxer, where this show did not start off by wasting time figuring out every character for like 3 months. You know what I mean? Building everything up and then starting all the good stuff. No, they jumped right into it, which was great, and that's very Spielbergian.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's such a juicy show. I have not been this intrigued and this into a television show since I was in my teens. I got to say it. So,
it was really good, yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's a really good show.
Yeah.
I wish I could talk more about it, but I got to save my stuff for the
I don't want to
Tupers.
spoil it for you either, so.
Thanks a lot, Chris.
The last one.
It's always thanks, Chris. TupaCast at ctupa.com, by the way. Great show.
Yep. Yes, it was a lot of fun.
Well, I'll tell you I'll quickly go over what I saw, which was something that I've been dying to see in its entirety for such a long time, which was Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, the 1962 film starring two of the greatest actresses in American history. And apparently...
Renee Zellweger.
My link is wrong.
Tara Reid.
I found it. And Lady Gaga.
Right.
Or as I like to say, Lady Gaga.
Okay.
This movie is a 1962 psychological thriller, and it was produced by Robert Aldrich, starring Bette Davis and Joan Crawford. And it's about an actress who holds her crippled sister captive in an old Hollywood mansion. Bette Davis plays young baby Jane, who had a great career as a kid and grew up kind of spoiled and snotty. And then, unfortunately, her sister Joan Crawford was injured and is in a wheelchair, and she always holds her sister responsible for the fact that her career just went sputtered out.
Oh.
So it's sort of like what is she going to do worse next time to ruin Joan Crawford's life?
Right.
Bette Davis playing a psychological screw-up is incredible. She did such a good job. And you got to see it if you haven't seen it. It's such a good movie. It's scary. And Bette Davis being scary. Ugh. Caking on the makeup. Go ahead.
Is this the one where the whole scuttlebutt is that they did not get along and they were just like at each other's throats all the time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like War of the Roses. No, not at all like that. But do you know this movie? All right, the budget for this movie was $1,025,000.
$1,025,000.
Right. Box office, $9 million.
Wow. That's pretty good.
That's not bad, especially for 1962. October 31st was when it was released, Halloween night. It was pretty good. It's a good movie. It's music by Frank Duvall, who and then Victor Bruno was in the film along with the other two.
Victor Buono.
That's what I said.
No, you didn't. Oh, God. What's happening now?
Hello, Ferg.
Yes?
Kevin wanted me to come on in here and try to pronounce the actors' names correctly.
Oh, no.
I'm just going to quickly go off who is starring in this film.
Great.
You had Bette Davis.
Yes.
Joanne Lobsterford. And Victoria Buono.
Oh, boy.
I miss you. So it's a great movie.
The name Frank Duvall sounded familiar. He also did music for the Brady Bunch.
For the what? The Brady Bunch?
For the Brady Bunch, yeah.
Yeah. He's a genius.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought he was big for horror movies. You know, I'm thinking of Count Gore Duvall, for goodness sakes.
Oh.
That's where my it is.
Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo. My Three Sons.
He's a national treasure.
My Three Sons. That's the one we just talked about.
Hey.
The theme song we just talked about.
See, so he's a bigwig.
Yep.
So you got to see the movie.
Okay.
Want me to buy it for you?
No.
All right, then.
Now it's time for Show and Tell.
Oh, I can't see myself here. Hold on.
I saw Milk and Cheese for a second.
Yeah, I got Milk and Cheese. Dairy products gone bad.
What in the world?
It's a comic book. Have you ever seen it?
Death to False Comics.
That's right.
I have never seen this before in my life.
This is I think it's the complete collection of Milk and Cheese. It's by Evan Dorkin. That's his real name, I think. And it is so funny. They just Milk and Cheese just literally beat the hell out of everybody that that they think are pretentious. And I hear they're beating up hippies. What else?
When was this? What time period?
This started in the 90s. Let me see. I don't know when this came out. This came out, 1988 to 1989. It started.
Wow.
And it was a short run book. I think it was only like 12 issues.
Yeah.
But then they also did. He also did like appearances in other comics and stuff. It's hilarious. I mean, here you go. Here's a picture of Milk and Cheese with the bloody baseball bat and a broken bottle.
It's sort of like an evil spy versus spy, I'm guessing.
I guess so, yeah. And you can see on the front, they're vomiting, and They're drinking, and they have a bat with a nail sticking out of it.
Is this something you grew up with, or is it just something you saw?
No. Once we started going to the comic book store, when Sarah and I got together, that's when I started going. Really, I saw it in the comic book store and picked it up, and I really liked it. It appealed to my baser nature, I guess.
I like that.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
I appreciate that.
Milk and Cheese, Evan Dorkin. Check it out.
Definitely. There should be something online, too, I would think, right?
I would imagine, yeah.
Yeah. When was that book written, real quick?
The collection?
Yeah. Or put together.
Out, it was, I guess, 2011? Yeah, 2011.
Okay, so there's got to be a website with a whole bunch of artwork on there.
I would imagine, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to check that out.
I'm going to look at it again. I haven't read it in a while. It's hilarious.
Well, I have something for you.
You do?
That was recorded by your great niece.
Oh.
Yes. She'd be your great niece who calls you Great Uncle Pern. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I'm missing the USB cord from this device, which is my little recorder that I use to record my thoughts,
right?
My wantings, my anecdotes, my canters, and my edicanter. And I put it into the computer, but I'm missing it. So I'm going to play it from the speaker. I hope it doesn't sound tinty as crap. And I want to apologize for last show, episode 33. I realized after the show that I had no bass on the sound effects board. So everything came out super tinty, and I'm sorry. Listen,
I didn't
notice.
Feel that way, but that's all right.
Okay. My ears were killing me when I was listening to it on our speaker. But here we go. Here's what went on during the camping with Jocelyn up in the woods in the Savoy Mountains by the Berkshires, Upper Massachusetts by Vermont, with me and my granddaughter, Ferg's great niece. Here we go. Thank you, sweetheart. Are you recording?
No.
Oh, it is. That's not the one. It was 4. Here we go. Hi, my name is Urbanator, and with me is...
There's still like good chips and stuff in here. I'll
Jocelyn.
it out tomorrow.
She's going to sing a song.
And I put all the dirty stuff in.
If you know you can do it, you can make some.
No, the two that I use are...
People used to know that you can make anything out of fun.
That's right, Jocelyn. Did you have a good time camping?
Yes.
Would you want me to go with you camping again?
Sure.
Are you trying to get cookies? That was Grandpa, the other Grandpa.
Oh.
Did you guys enjoy camping?
Yes.
Would you go here again?
Yeah.
Would you come back here again?
Yes.
I wouldn't come back here for how much?
$500.
Sing it, girl.
7 tails on man. Now it's time to know mine. Fly. Now it's time to know it's
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Say bye, Pern.
Bye, Pern. Can we listen to it?
Of course we can. Bye, Pern. Bye, Pern.
Bye, Pern.
Bye, Pern.
Bye, Pern.
Bye, Pern.
Bye, Pern.
Goodbye, Pern.
Bye, Pern.
She wanted to sing for you, so there you go.
That's cute. How old is she?
She is now 4.
Oh.
She'll be 5 in a couple months. September.
November? Oh, September?
Yeah, September 21st is when we ran down there to see her get born.
Okay.
We were 2 hours late, unfortunately.
Oh.
Well, fortunately. I mean, I got to hold her, and I kissed her on her little head, and I ate her all up. Such a cutie pootie.
You know, when I was doing research for my last show, the Epix game company.
Yes.
I found out that they did a computer game called Dragon Riders of Pern.
Get out of here.
Which is based on a series of books by Anne McCaffrey, I think it was. So,
that is awesome.
Yeah.
I have to share that with her. She would love that.
Okay.
And believe it or not, she would. She would be like, wow, Pern is bigger than I thought. She would
dragons.
Dragons. She would go, She would start fighting them in midair. She's really into She-Ra right now.
Oh.
She goes, by the power of the universe! And she goes running in the backyard. I am She-Ra! That's so cute.
Can I make a suggestion?
What?
In the future, don't go camping in July.
Yeah. Is that why?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
We went camping when we went to Walt Disney World in the 90s. We were there in August and we camped. It was probably the most miserable sleeping week I've ever had in my life.
When is a good time? Fall?
Fall, yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I'm going to, because Shelly sent that tent back. We're going to try to shoot for like $100 Coleman that can.
Yeah. You want to kind of invest a little more.
6 to 8 feet tall type of puppy. But which Jim has. Jim has a Coleman that he's had for a while, but he camps a lot.
So they didn't have as much trouble as you did.
Not at all. They slept like babies, and they even had a family from Somalia staying with them. It was nice.
What?
There's plenty of room in the tent.
Okay, gotcha.
Hello, my name is Kafira. I am sister to Shakira. And now it's time for music with Ferg. No, I have to go. Thank you. Bye. Love you. Bye.
Good Lord, did you see that?
Happening?
I have no clue. She said her name was Kafira. She was sister to Shakira.
That's not what Kafira is. I know what Kafira is.
Drank a lot of bira. What is Kafira?
It's a band you were in.
Yeah, that's right, baby.
You had hair.
You see me playing though?
I did.
I used to jam. All right.
Very, very good.
That was a long
Go check out Kevin's Facebook page. You want to see that?
There's a Kafira video my buddy Mike Rochon put up.
Yeah.
Of me jamming it out with the band back in, I think it was like 89 or 90.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was in my 20s.
Very cool.
Yep. All right, go ahead, sir.
So speaking of the 80s, I listened to the first They Might Be Giants album this week.
Wow.
We were working on our game room, and it's just called They Might Be Giants. I think people know it as the Pink Album because it basically has a pink cover with the cartoon by the same guy who did the animation for Parappa the Rapper, the PlayStation game.
I vaguely remember that.
Yeah.
And They Might Be Giants are big with Jonathan Colton as well, right?
I believe so, yeah.
He tours with them.
I think so, yeah. I haven't seen them in a long time. It's been a while since I've seen them, but I didn't get into them until the second album. But this, I really like the first album. It's just the two of them, and when they played back then, they went on tours. It was just the two of them on stage with tapes.
Yeah.
They had like backing tapes and stuff, and they play all the instruments. Used a drum machine up until the third or fourth album.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's really cool.
All that stuff.
Yeah, accordion and a guitar.
Wasn't that the concert? Forgive me if I'm completely wrong. Didn't you and Sarah meet or fall in love at a concert?
No. We were supposed to go as friends to a New Year's Eve concert, but we didn't go because
I
was done.
Where was it that you fell your head over with the head and the heels?
In the bakery.
In the bakery.
My dad's bakery. Yeah.
That's so cute.
It was the mug, that They Might Be Giants mug.
That's what it was. I knew there was something They Might Be Giants that attributed to your lifelong legacy.
I think that's her favorite album. So
awesome.
Yeah, by them.
She doesn't like the farts, huh? Really? If it's something that really bothers her, I would actually cut out all farts from every show from now on.
I don't want to do that.
That's my boy. I listened to...
Sorry, sweetie.
And thank you, darling. 50... You're the darling. She's a sweetheart, though.
She is.
She is. She's so cute. And Powerpuff Pride. What did she say?
What?
What was the name of that?
Hufflepuff.
What is it?
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff Pride. When she said that, every time I hear that, I giggle like a little schoolgirl. So cute. And that haircut. You just want to get your foot out. All right. I listened to the album 5150, Van Halen.
5150!
That's right, babe. Hello, babe. I love this album. And it's pronounced 5150. Right. According to Wikipedia, in case you didn't know what the 5150 was. Isn't that weird that they would bother? And it's the 7th studio album, right when Van Halen brought in rocker Sammy Hagar.
Yeah, Van Hagar.
I love Van Hagar. I loved Van Halen with Sammy Hagar. I think that man's voice was amazing.
I don't.
What the? Why?
I just don't like. I like the other stuff better.
Well, I love the other stuff too, but you can't beat the why can't this be love?
Yeah, you can.
Oh my gosh. This is so frustrating. What about and all your dreams are strange. Nothing seems the same.
Yeah, let's get one of the best guitarists out there at the time and make a keyboard album. That's a good idea.
I am hurt. So instead of the high-pitched, beautiful voice of Sammy Hagar, you'd rather have, wow!
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, all right. I did like David Lee Roth on his own.
I don't hate him. I prefer David Lee Roth.
That's a very respectable thing. I can understand. What did you think of the newest album that came out, the tattoo songs? And
I have no opinion on that.
Really?
Van Halen ends for me in 1984.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I loved it. I love the albums that came out with Sammy Hagar, but this album was very important to me because I was 16, so were you, and it was just an amazing album to have during that summer. And the Hot Summer Night song on there, I listened to that over and over again during August, taking long walks at night with my buddies out there, just hanging out. Oh, God, I miss those days. So it reminds me.
The best of both worlds.
Honey, I don't know what it's worth.
You have to. I have to admit that they played all these songs on the radio back then.
Every song was a hit.
Yeah.
The only one that wasn't was that one song on there. Don't let this get around to the outside. That song. The very last song on the album was never released on radio. Every other song was on the radio.
That makes sense.
What was the best Van Halen song in your opinion?
The best one?
Please pick what I'm going to say.
I have to go with Little Guitars.
Darn it.
What was yours?
Hot for Teacher.
Oh. Yeah, I can see that.
Every time I hear Hot for Teacher, I hear something new. I did not hear it in the other. Like everything from the ride bell going ding 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 ding
yeah,
through the whole
I do
thing.
Like the drums on that are great.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Kevin, did you know that Van Hagar put out an album, and then if you take the first letter from each word, it spells
Ferg. Is that the one that's called For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge?
Yes, it is.
It's the only album I'm not too big on, though.
I do like Finish What You Started. I think that's my favorite Van Hagar song.
Yeah.
Come on, baby, finish what you started.
I'm incomplete. Hey!
And Valerie Bertinelli actually used that as the theme song for her TV show at the time, which I can't remember.
Isn't that funny? All right, Fergushness.
All right, what are we on now? Let's look. Okay, I'm ready.
Ferg's looking at a sheet.
I'm looking at my sheet.
We made a new sheet.
Yeah, we did.
We like our sheet.
That's why I read the email. So we have a sheet so I can actually participate.
All right, here we go. Video games.
Ferg, did you play any video games?
Pew, 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 pew.
Shooting them pokers.
Yeah, that's right. I played a game called Hunchback. It's a arcade game from 1983.
Wow.
The reason I play this is because there's a show called 10 Pence Arcade out of England that I like listening to. Mm-hmm. And that was their upcoming episode, so I wanted to check it out. I haven't listened to 10 Pence in a while because I forgot to put it back in my list after I switched the computer over.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Like, I haven't put out a new episode in a while. Duh.
How many episodes did you miss?
10?
Yeah.
A good amount.
Well, now you got something to listen to. That's for darn sure.
Yeah, and they're on Throwback Network as well. And I
good.
should have realized that I was missing one. But yeah, it's an arcade game. It's by a company called Century. And when they said Century on the show, I thought they were talking about the one that made was it Gorf? Crap, now I can't remember. But it's spelled differently. This Century is spelled Century as you would spell it. The other Century is with an I at the end. I can't remember now which.
This is Century like the gun.
Century 21.
Or, just like the 100-year thing.
Yes.
Okay, not the gun that goes back and forth and
I don't know.
Waits for someone to walk in front of it and then goes...
Oh, the Century. No, Century. Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, it's Hunchback. It's you control Quasimodo. It was originally designed as Robin Hood with the green outfit and everything, but they changed it to Quasimodo for some reason. So you have to get to a bell and ring the bell, and then there's I think 5 instances of where you have to ring the bell, and then you have to rescue was it Esmeralda at the end?
Oh wow!
You have to go through 5 stages of this, and you're on the top of a castle. So there are like fireballs coming at you and arrows, and there are knights with spears that poke you in the butt when you go by. You don't jump correctly, and there are vines.
There's some clubs that do that,
right?
In DC, they'll get you every time. I think it was called spears.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So you have ropes that you can jump over the ramparts if it's too far of a distance to go, and which are really frustrating to jump on. They are very, very frustrating. There's also like a timer type of thing where a knight will climb up the wall, and when he gets up to the wall, I think you die. So you have to get to the bell before the knight climbs up the wall.
This is a pretty awesome game.
It's fun. It kind of, some of the sounds sound like Q*bert.
Yeah. Well, they recycled a lot of noises, right?
I don't think it was the same company though, so I don't know if they ripped them off.
They probably stole them from them.
Yeah. But the only problem with this game is that Quasimodo moves very slow. So it was a little...
Like in real life.
I guess so, yeah. But and this was very, very slow. Frustratingly slow, I guess I could say. But I did enjoy the game. I've never heard of it or played it before, so it was cool to play the game.
What does the name Quasimodo mean? Is it like a quasi...
I have no idea.
Motor skill?
You have to ask Victor Hugo that.
I will.
All right.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Wasn't how?
Long time ago.
When I get to heaven, I'll be like, dude, what's up with Quasimodo? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a while. That's going to stink.
Yeah.
I played Tom Clancy. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier.
Oh.
Now, this is a game that I have a minute's worth of gameplay for you.
Okay, great.
I know you're excited. It's a third-person tactical shooter game. I love these games because you get to take your time, you can plan out your strategy, what you're going to do.
Wait, did you say third or first?
Third person.
Third person. Okay.
You're set behind that person watching. You're the third person. You're the third entity in the room, even though there's 4 people.
Wait a minute. You're behind that person?
You're next to the person to the right. You're behind that person.
Isn't that first person?
No, it's like the club Spears. You get behind the person.
What?
I'm throwing back to the joke about the club in D.C. It is a third-person tactical shooter game because you're looking behind the person that you're playing. So that's third person. Not first person, not second person, but third. I don't know what second person is.
All right.
And it was developed and published by Ubisoft, which I have troubles with because I cannot get my Assassin's Creed to work for crap.
Oh, no.
After spending $4 on it on Steam. I got Assassin's Creed 3. It won't work. It was on sale. This was released in June 2012. Now, what I've done in this game is I've gotten all my people in the area. You've got yourself a hovercraft that you throw up in the air. Is that what they call those? What do they call those things with the propellers? And you throw it in the air and it goes flying around and you can videotape what you're doing.
A drone?
Drone. I have a drone and I threw it up in the air and I'm marking the people that I'm going to take out. And it shows 1, 2, 3, 4, so that the other 3 men that you're working with in the recon situation can take those people out. And then what I do is I have to run up the middle and ambush the bad guys, right? That's all I got to do. Well, it didn't go so well. All right, and here it is. Ghost Recon, Tom Clancy, Future Soldier, Ubisoft, 2012. Recon mission.
All right.
Delta. Charlie Victor Bravo. Pokemon.
His history.
Oh.
Careful, they're looking your way.
I
think they heard us.
Stay down.
They're on the move! They're pinned down! Watch left!
Snorlax.
Scratch one! Roll him up! Got one! Keep this up and I bet they'll bug out! I got him! They're moving right! Copy! 3 o'clock! Moving, cover! Watch BMG! Where is he? You're hit! Get the cover!
Wow.
I'm dead right there.
Oh, are you?
Well, this is what it sounds like when you've been shot by one of the other side.
Oh, I see.
Whichever, part of the team that is playing the other side. Could be anything from Eskimos to henchmen.
It's not funny!
And you wanted to get rid of that button. That button. But you're doing campaigns in Nigeria, Pakistan, Russia, and Norway. So that was one of the Russian ones.
Okay.
So I was fighting Russians.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm. It was a fun game. I really enjoyed it.
That's good. I'm glad.
Well, Ferg.
Yes.
Another show has come and gone.
It has.
Yeah. So, like I said earlier, we're going to end this show tonight with Jim Royce, my son-in-law, my beautiful, beautiful son-in-law, playing the Ballad of Billy Joe McKay, originally performed by Sean Mullins. And I want to thank so much Don Slick for writing into the show tonight. ICRobots.com. And we should have our friend come in for the rest of the ending, shouldn't we?
Who's our friend?
It's gonna be. You're dancing. You're making me dizzy. We're gonna have good old Mr. Morgan Freeman come on in. Come on in, Morgan. Hello, Ferg. I'm going to finish off the show tonight. I just want to say thank you to Ferg for everything. You know what? We didn't do a commercial for you, Ferg. Let's take a moment to go ahead and do a commercial for Ferg.
For what?
This. Ferg, where should I go if I'm interested in learning about Atari games?
Atari 2600 games?
Yeah.
Well, you could check out my podcast, the Atari 2600 Game by Game Podcast.
Is there a list? Okay, you know where to go, and that's the name of the show. So there you go. So thank you so much for listening today, everybody. And I want you to know that we will be back in 2 weeks to do another fine show for you.
Hey, Mr. Freeman, can I talk to Kevin for a minute?
Absolutely. Go ahead. Kevin, come here. Hey, Ferg, what's up?
Hey, when do I get to pick the song for the end?
When you offer a song for the end.
Oh, is that what I have
That's
to do?
how it works.
Oh, okay. So it's not just all the time you pick yours and... it was always I could have offered a song and no one told me. I missed the meeting on that one.
You sure did. No, would you like to pick a song?
Not today, but I'll pick one for next time.
Next episode.
Next episode, I'll pick one.
Should I bring Morgan back?
Sure.
All right, hold on 1 second. What the hell was that about? Well, apparently he wants to pick a song. Pick a song? He should have picked a song in the first couple of shows. It's what, episode what now, 48? No, it's only episode 34. Well, there's no reason he couldn't have picked a song in those other shows. A stuttering mistake is what I think it was.
Well, I wasn't sure I was allowed to pick a song.
What kind of music do you listen to out there?
I listen to all kinds of music.
In Delaware?
Yeah, Delaware music, yeah.
What is that, jazz? Rap?
I listen to some jazz.
Country?
I don't like country too much.
International?
I like older country, I guess. Like
Calypso?
George Jones and Ray Charles when he did a country album. That's good.
You picked Ray Charles because he's blind.
No, I just said I like Ray Charles' country album. I don't know where.
Join us next time when Ferg says,
if it wasn't for disappointments, I wouldn't have any appointments.
I'm going back to bed. This is ridiculous. You brought me in here for this.
My name's Billy Joe McKay. I just turned 16 yesterday. I'm gonna find a way one day to get out of here. My mom passed on 3 years ago. They said it was cancer and it took her slow. And ever since then I've been saying no to my daddy and my tears. If you come down our road, you gotta watch the bump. It's right there across from the garbage dump. You can find me out back, jumping on the trampoline. And in the springtime we'll be skipping school, heading off to the Cantrail swimming pool. Yeah, you don't get much cooler than me and my friend Darlene. Daddy's hands are worn from 50 years of growing corn out back behind that house where I was born before he had to sell. My cousin Eddie, he got shot in the back of a Walmart parking lot. Yeah, this little town's changed a lot. And Eddie said it hurt like hell. My name's Billy Joe McKay. It's one of them hot Mississippi summer Saturdays. Dada's on the front porch with Uncle Dave, and they're drinking Dixie beer. I've spent 16 years being bored. The window's open, forget the door. And I hope there's some gas in the old man's Ford, 'cause I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
All of Zerbinator's music and podcasts are under the Creative Commons license, which allows retelling and rebroadcasting as long as the author is notified and credited. For more great escape pods, please visit www.zerbinator.wordpress.com. If you would like to contact Zerbinatorland, you can send an email to instrumentally@gmail.com or give us a call at 571-408-ZERB or 9372.
All right, let me close that window and scratching my nuts. Scratching my nuts.